Alright, second league of the day. Another run through with Jun's Shadow. Made a couple changes after the last league, including dropping the Dismember from the main, as well as the Grim Lavamancer for 2 copies of Assassin's Trophy. Moved the Lavamancer to the board in replacement of one of the trophies, and then added a second Alpine Moon over Roxa, and a third Nihil Spellbomb over the second Assassin's Trophy. That last league, we ran into Tron and Amulet Titan and Blue-Red Murktide. We're having Assassin's Trophy in the main would have been fantastic. Take out Tron lands, take out Bounce lands, Urza's Saga, take out Murktide regions, anything like that. So we're going to run it through like this. In the last league, Hexdrinker was okay. Scourge was good. Tarmogoyf was fantastic. Shadow was fantastic. So, we'll see how it goes with this one. Principe and Spike battling it out on top. Maybe the September league or September season. Once that drops, we might do like. Lost another 5-0 on stream. Rough. Maybe when the new season starts in September, we'll try to do like a trophy season. Just see how many trophies we can get. I'm not betting 200 subs on being leader, but it might be fun. Close one against Hammer Time, where his opponent punted pretty hard. That'll happen. That will, in fact, happen. Like, I would love to see more decks like Hammer Time. I'm geared pretty heavily towards those. I'm not geared towards Tron and Incinerator Burn. Like, our whole build of Jun's Shadow here is like maxing out on cheap interaction so that we can fight Ragavans and opposing Dragon's Rage Channelers. Anything getting equipped up with a hammer. And then put pressure on with creatures that are just bigger than what they're doing. We're not really geared in the main to deal with unfair decks. So when we see like Burn or Tron, something like that, we're kind of grasping at straws out of the board. And if somebody gets triggered over me saying Burn is an unfair deck, what I mean by that is any deck that doesn't primarily win on the axis of combat and creature interaction. Yes, Burn has creatures. Yes, they're important to the game plan. No, they don't have to have them to win. Move on to Confidant. 4 lands is a little rough, but let's see what's going on. Rogren Trio. Hitting a Hexdrinker is here. Hitting a Hexdrinker here is really nice. I've just got like a really solid 1-drop to play out. Sulfur. What does Sulfur Falls tell me? I have no idea what Rogren Triumph into Sulfur Fall should tell me. Like some sort of Jeskai control. It's just Rhinos. Fire pretty rough against our Hexdrinker Dark Confidant start. Right. No counterspell, please. Said no counterspell. 9 counterspell. This is second league? Yes, this is match 1 of the second league. So I'm guessing just some sort of blue-red based control deck.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something, but he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life.
What did you play for the first league? Played Jun Shadow. Went 2-3. Could have been better.
Do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified.
I think I'm probably gonna crack this Peatland. There's like a decent chance that I just hit another land. If I don't, I might hit Hand Disruption or something to do.
So I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that takes me farther from my goals and leaves me
I want to keep up Blood Crypt here in case they have like Archmage's Charm to steal a Hexdrinker. I can Fatal Push it in response to them leveling it up. Or they just have Snapfire.
I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's
rough.
Miss me. Hopefully I really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like
Fires have been pretty rough this game.
it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I want to go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like I'm begging you to cut the axe in the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent. And it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode.
Alright, so if they've got counter for Luris, we will scoop to that.
I know you can hear me, but it's slow and I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old bit of sneering man. Just walk.
I'm assuming they've got like an Archmage's Charm or something.
An Old Testament, back to times when Noah will pair him up. So please just for a minute put a hole.
Alright, so just like hard blue-red control.
Fair enough. Just let me know now. Do you really want the gold or are you here for fun? Cause if it's the latter, I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever after.
What's their win condition?
You haven't smiled since you stopped your recording. And I won't raise my voice now because I'm tired of yelling. Nobody's buying your charade, so why you trying to sell it?
But yeah, Rainbow, we played Jun Shadow the first league and played against Mono Red, Chandra's Incinerator Burn, Amulet Titan, Tron, some other things that weren't those.
Prove to me that you can focus on your dreams, or else just give it up and move on. Pack your bags and put your suit on.
Prismatic ending, fire ice. The prismatic ending makes me, or not prismatic ending, Thought Scour makes me think they're a Murktide deck.
I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love
Up a Snapcaster.
I know the sun gon' shine in the morning, but
I could just take the Thought Scour and say like,
as much as you love me, I just wanna love me as much as you love me, as much as you love me. I know the
what were other matches? Oh, Jeskai, Underworld Breach, and what was the last one? Just gonna let him have this. If he drew exactly a Murktide region off that, then I will take that L.
I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me, as much as you love me. Yeah, I said the sun gon' shine in the morning, but I just wanna love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna
Yep.
love me. I just wanna love me as much as you love me. I just wanna
I know Tarn, Flooded Strand. Yeah, they use Flooded Strand. Tarn, Fire Ice. Pedro, appreciate it. Thanks as always for hanging out. They are on Murktides. Probably gonna crack this peat land. Yep. So if they've got land Murktide, we're in pretty rough shape. How's Battle Rage been? Battle Rage is always good. Like the reason to play a shadow deck to begin with. Five unknowns in hand. Looks like a Murktide. Yep. Oh, Murktide. Are you the bane of my existence today? What do I want to do about Murktide? Like, maybe just going to 4 spell bombs in the board is fine. I don't know if that's the answer I want to end up at, but like, how many answers to Murktide do we need to run to hit one fairly reliably? Personally, I like removal spells against Murktide a lot more than I like the Grave Hate. Mainly because you can use the removal spell like reactively. I was watching Legacy last night. Murktide seems so much worse when Pyroblast kills it for 1 mana, right? Oh, it's bench. Like, I wonder how Pyroblast and God, Hydroblast would be in Modern. See his bench in the chat. Not. He's always good about leaving whenever we get matched. He has mulliganed. We'll see what flavor of smallpox he's on today. Oh no, he's on the company deck. I'm gonna try to take advantage of the fact that his deck has just got like a ton of 3-drops. Might just try to get some decent early pressure out. I know Wooded Foothills was one of his draws there. This is like an unearthed collected company deck. Like, if you look at the curve on it, it's like 4 Ignoble Hierarchs and maybe a couple 1-mana interactive spells, and then like nothing at 2, and then this huge chunk of 3-drops, including like Grist that you can hit off collected company, and then 4 companies. It's like the funniest curve for a deck I've seen. So anything to lose life, and we just kill him here. Does not lose life. I do have to send 2 of these at Grist. I need to kill Grist. Finch about to get slapped by his own medicine here. We'll see. He's got a company, so he can very easily like find something off the company. Yep. Like if he finds another Grist, that kills a Shadow. The old double ignoble, eh? Yep. I keep leveling up Hexdrinker. I'm sure he knows this last card's not a removal spell or anything, because I would have just killed him there. What do you say? I said Maelstrom Pulse one time. Said please no.
You want me on my knees, begging baby please, but you know that I'm not that weak.
Alright. Got out of skeletal range too. The big brain plays. Playing around lightning skeletal.
You have to realize that I'm just loving myself tonight.
Yep. Like, I don't know what kind of situation he can escape from in this deck or not. I looked at the list, but just like glanced at it. I didn't really pay attention to what all creatures were in it. Croxus Spyro. That doesn't kill me. He's already played a land, so he can't escape Croxa or something, or unearth Croxa. Yep. He is in fact dead to Hexy.
Tell me where I belong.
Hexdrinker!
Walking these streets,
Alright.
been talking to you, yet those days have gone by.
Come on, Lavamancer here.
To treat me right.
I want K-Return. Surely not.
It's a mystery what awaits. Oh, it's a miracle life. It's a miracle day.
A hexualist of sexualists. Indeed. The old sexual hexual. Let's get a good hand. Spellbomb, Thought Seize, Shadow, 2 fetches, Lightning Bolt. My last card, what do I want? Tarmogoyf, something like that. 2 fetches, Bolt, Thought Seize, Goyf, Shadow. Two fetches, Thought Seize, Confidant. Seal. Definitely keeping. Old Ragavan. Endurance. Good one to know about. No. Alright, so do I want to Confidant? No, I think I want to Thoughtseize Hexdrinker. Because if he's got a Bone Crusher Giant here and he just gets to like stomp my Confidant, then I've kind of wrecked my my progression here. Hold it. Let's take Bone Crusher. Play the Sexualist of Hexuals. I'd have to get up to 8 to stop a big game hunter from killing Hexdrinker. So this is a little bit awkward because he can grist, tick up. And I can't attack into grist without losing Hexdrinker. I think I have to bolt the token, attack grist, play Bob. We just try to like fade something too good right here. We know Blood Crypt, Endurance, big game hunter. He's got 1 unknown. Flesh and Endurance, yep. My yard. Madness, big game hunter. Can't Madness that, get out of here. So I think I'm just adding Luris. Meyer gone. Like, I gotta deal with this grist. If I go mountain, Luris, get back Hexdrinker, level it up. You can kill Luris with this this grist. Company is his last card. Rough. Skelemental Spyro. On the play, bring back Inquisitions. Got a couple Hexdrinkers. They look pretty bad that game. Two Hexdrinkers in. I think they're still good on the play. Should have cut more on the draw. Apparently this is the deck that Y Principe's been playing recently. As soon as the station starts cussing, we gotta swap. I think Lava Man's gonna be where I want to be. Confidant's not great either in the face of Bone Crusher. But maybe I can find like an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize off the top here. I'll hang out on... No, he can't Skelemental me next turn, so leaving that bolt doesn't really matter. I feel like he's about to get me with a Blood Moon or something. All right. Guess he's just being conservative with his life total. And now... we get a shadow. All right. We get a threat. It is a threat. We'll also take a second threat. Like a scourge off the top here. Sometimes the deck wants to listen. Not all the time, but occasionally. Something, waiter, your finest threat. Please don't company me. It's your last card of company. Oh, come on, bench. No. I hate you, bench, so much. Debated indeed. That was a good debate. I'll give him that one. His last card in hand's Wooded Foothills at the moment. Sometimes all you need is for your deck to just keep giving you guys off the top. Doesn't always do that for you, but occasionally. Occasionally it does. Pick up the cards, bench. One time for me. Just lift the cards, set them aside. Like, even if he drew dead, there's no reason to scoop here, because he can always just, like, company into, or top deck company into a couple lightning skelementals. Wrist. Alright. So if this is Grist, sack Ignoble. No, it's gonna be Grist, make a dude. Okay. This just kills him, yeah. Unholy Heat a token, or Unholy Heat Thanks token, whatever. Unholy Heat something. Trophy something else. Make sure there's nothing in the yard that's coming back. Alright. God. I hate company decks. You just like never know when they're gonna randomly go, oh, cool. Top deck the company and killed you. Get wrecked. I didn't know I was top decking a company there. Just double skeletal and killed you. Correct, fool. Thought I had company one into turn. You baited me hard with that one. I was like about to yell at the yell at the computer. Like if you top decked a company exactly off that peatland crack. Oh man, I was done. I was just gonna like go sit down for a while. It was just like, I wouldn't even be surprised. It'd just be, oh yeah, he companied. Zagoth Trio. Get a... What am I thinking about the triome? What am I scared of here? Basically everything. It didn't end of turn kill my Tarmogoyfs. That's a plus. Tribal Flame. Ah. Yes. That is absolutely what I had in mind. I don't know how everybody off in TV land didn't see Tribal Flames coming there. Tribal Flames was my second guess. That's much higher up on the list than it was for me. So, kudos for being significantly more observant than me. Yes, opponent, go ahead and shock. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, got everything. Shadow is dying. Do you have another Tribal Flames? Alright. Save that one. So we just keep ripping shadows. Rival Flames control. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? Just spoiled on Goldfish. New answer for Shadow against Murktide. Infernal Grasp. 1 and a black. Destroy target creature. You lose 2 life. I can dig that. I think I would probably see that replacing, like, Terminate. Pretty sweet. Does this have Trample? There just dies here. Old move, Cotton. Old move. So I can bring in Kate Command in case they're playing that dragon. I can bring in Lavamancer just as like a additional thing to do. For a bit, I thought that this is the D&D set. Oh, the symbol on it. Sure. Sure. Yeah, this is a snap keep. Got some lands, we've got some threats, got a piece of interaction. Couple pieces of interaction. Fetch up a blood crypt here. Like I've got the ability to fetch up a swamp if for whatever reason I need to play around Blood Moon. Burning Tree, Bushwhacker. Or no, that's Cantor, Burning Tree, Bushwhacker. Sorry. So, what am I taking here? I guess I'm taking Bushwhacker, so if they go Burning Tree, they can like Burning Tree, Cantor, Bolt if they want. Also really appreciate them going to their turn before doing anything, like fetching into turn. That makes it a little more likely that they might have to fetch and shock. Not insanely more likely, but hey, we take percentages where we can. We can get a Overgrown Tomb. I'm gonna be pretty conservative with my life total here. Like I'm not in a spot where I feel like I have to make aggressive moves. I might get to make them use 2 lightning bolts on this Scourge. Got it. Bolt gone, bolt gone. Burning Tree, Wild Cantle. Really tempted to try Death Shadow one day. I know I'll just keep making stupid decisions and get myself killed over and over again, though. I mean, that's part of the learning process for the deck. Just like, oh, it's a Ferris deck. Might make things a little more complicated. I did not think Ferris out of their Lightning Bolt, Tribal Flames, Reckless Bushwhacker deck. We do have a K command. We top deck that and could like kill Ferris plus a Golem. That would be really good. So if I go Bolt myself, triple Shadow. Sure. It can be a big learning curve, but the newer Shadow and Luris builds can be an easy gateway into the archetype. Rakdos and Jund are pretty good ones to start on. Yeah, I think Jund is pretty forgiving. Like, you've got a lot of hands that are just turn 1 hand disruption into turn 2 big guy. And like, that's gonna win you a lot of games. We've got Manamorphose. This Manamorphose into Bushwhacker. I really hope this is Manamorphose. Dang. Really hoping it was Manamorphose into Bushwhacker. Let's get Ferris off the board. Thoughtseize do anything for me here. Am I dead if I cast Thoughtseize? So Thoughtseize go down to 4. Play Luris. I've got 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coming through, gaining through. So I'm dead exactly if I play Luris. Or if I Thoughtseize. We're just gonna hope that he whiffed last turn. I don't believe I can beat him having anything. Okay. About that, I don't think I can beat him having anything. Golem, golem, golem. Blocking a golem, or am I blocking burning tree? I think I'm just supposed to block the burning tree to get a thing off the board. I would gain 3, go to 9, take 4, go down to 5. Yeah. I'm really not a fan of these attacks out of them. So I attack back. They have to block 2 things. They can go Kavu Golem, and I just get to go Scourge Confidant. Well, if they double block Kavu Golem on a shadow, then yeah, they have to give up a Kavu, and it doesn't really change anything. So this is fine. Yeah, the attacks have felt like pretty forced. Like, oh, I've got 4 golems or whatever, I'm supposed to attack with them. But I mean, at the same time, if he just finds a tribal flames, I die. It, like, doesn't matter. Hour of promise on top. Indeed. Yeah, the tribal flames. Yep. Yep. Tribal flames on top, doesn't matter. So bringing in EE. Varys has got hexproof from monocolored. Doesn't have protection. Less high on Lavamancer seal. This. Renin 7 spoiled. Oh my god, it actually is Renin 7. Let's see, 3 and 2 green. +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all lands into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Pretty good. Any number of land cards from your hand onto the battle. Put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Okay. Create a green tree folk treasure token with reach, and its power tough is equal to the number of lands you control. Turn all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. Return all permanent cards. So you get to like mill over a bunch of cards, add all the lands to your hand, drop all the lands down into play, and then get all your permanents back to your hand with all your lands in play. Pretty good hand. I like hands like this against zoo and burn decks where you don't have to rely on lowering your life total. I think I'm gonna take the General Ferris Rockrick. What says this? It's the new Innistrad set that's dropping in September. Am I Tarmogoyfing here? Yeah. If he wants to trade Ragavan and a Bolt for the Tarmogoyf, I'm okay with that. Especially when I get to untap and Thoughtseize plus Tarmogoyf. Take a burning tree. Stop making land interactions without land hate. I agree with that part. Like Field of the Dead, Urza Saga, things like that. They keep printing. There's just like no good way of dealing with them. Unless you've got an Alpine Moon. Alpine Moon needs to be banned because it deals with the card that recently got printed. Consider might be a better version of Opt. What is Consider? They top deck Rockrick. Tribal Flames, my goal. Burning Tree, unknown. Look at the top card, you're gonna put it into the graveyard, draw a card. I'd say that's probably better than Opt. Because now there's like a positive for ditching a card. Like instead of just putting it on the bottom, now I can say, okay, look at the top card. I don't want it. Put it into my yard for Snapcaster. And draw a card anyway. So essentially I get access to 2 cards. Maybe I just want to... Yeah, I'm just going to Inquisition this Burning Tree while I can. Like, I know this card is live right now, and if my opponent just chooses to play the Burning Tree, it might just be dead going forward. Trolling Merfolk. What was this? Champion of the Perished? So it's a Champion of the Parish, but for zombies. That's pretty sweet. Oh. Throwing Tribal Flames opponent. We got an answer to Rockrick now. We need a Champion of the Parish effect for avatars. Kind of mad they haven't done that yet. That's a good point about the Gravecrawler loops. Oh. Turn off auto yield. Hang on to this push instead. Like, I know that the bolt can go upstairs. Like having this push to deal with something like a territorial Kavu, I think is better. I mean, who knows? We could just like mess around and find a second black source. That was a little presumptive. Just. All right. Yeah, Consider's definitely a slam dunk in Murktide, especially if they were already playing Opt. Yeah, any other cool cards? Play with fire, 1 red, deal 2 to any target. You deal damage to a player, scry 1. Consider. I wonder why Consider doesn't just say Surveil 1, draw a card. Like, I know that's on this one half of that split card, but literally what it is, isn't it? It's like you've already made a Thoughtseize is such a good draw here. You've already made a keyword for doing this thing. Why not just like use the keyword? Siege Rhino! Siege Rhino! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Where's Kevin? Kevin! Kevin! Kevin in the chat at the moment? No. No. Oh man. Siege Rhino. It's actually a Pioneer hand. Alright, what am I taking? I kind of want to just take the Grizzly salvage because, like, I don't care about Wayfinder. As much as I sit here and joke about Siege Rhino, like, we kind of beat the shit out of Siege Rhino. That thing grows our shadows. Persist. My opponent's gonna persist, Siege Rhinos. I thought I'd seen it all. I had seen nothing. You'll rue the day you don't respect the Rhino? Probably. For being honest, I probably will. Yes. Yes, attack. Dang it. Alright. Show me your Siege Rhino-y ways. My body is ready. One time. Rhino me. No. Opponent, you can't play Siege Rhino in your deck and then not cast the Siege Rhino. You can't. You're just legally not allowed to do that. You put Siege Rhino in your deck. Play the Siege Rhino. Opponents currently 1-0. Wonder what they beat round 1. No! Play the Siege Rhino! Alright, I saw Persist. And a whole bunch of grave effects. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad they didn't play the Siege Rhino. Surprised he's ever lost playing Rhino in 2021. We don't know that he's lost playing it because he's currently 1-0. I'd not go full set of Nihil Spellbomb here. Well, we saw Persist. So when I see Persist, I'm going to go off the assumption that my opponent's playing something that they want to persist back. And if they've got things they want to persist back, then I think I'm fine going all spell bombs. Like, yeah. My opponent's playing Unmarked Grave and Lingering Souls. I want spell bombs. Also, why do I get all of the, like, Lingering Souls opponents? And this Scourge looking pretty embarrassing right now. I wonder, oh, they've got Ephemerate too, so they're just like Ephemerate Rhinos. They put Lingering Souls, Swamp, Ephemerate, Nader Wayfinder, so they got Branch Loft Pathway. Feels like a hard cast of Lingering Souls. Unmarked Grave. So we're just gonna start leveling up this Hexdrinker pretty aggressively. Like, I'm not really beating a an Archon coming back. But maybe if he like spins the turn just playing a Lingering Souls, I have a chance. Or he just persists an Archon. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. This thing triggers when it attacks too, doesn't it? I'm drawing green. Drawing the persist there is pretty rough. You go double lingering souls. Top deck back-to-back persists. Got it. Alright. Alright. So are we still on that we don't want spell bomb idea? I think I'm off of it. Okay. I can live with this. Haven't seen anything that I really care about on turn 1. I might just Hexdrinker here. I think I'm going to take a look at his hand. If he's got a good 1-drop on top, I won't Hexdrinker. Otherwise, we're just getting attacking.
What is this place?
Second land. Use second land. There's a persist. You have Grizzly Salvage and Siege Rhino in every or Grizzly Salvage and Satyr Wayfinder in every opening hand. We'll take Wayfinder because it stands in front of a Hexdrinker. Or Siege Rhinos. Egg. The Rhino cometh. I know he's got a persist in hand. We're just gonna sit here and not do anything exciting. Satyr Wayfinder. I do like that he's banned multiple Ephemerates. Alright, so if I just swing Hexdrinker into Wayfinder. Probably not great. Or should I? Maybe I should, so that Tarmogoyf can just go one-on-one with a Siege Rhino and not have to worry about Hexdrinker chumping. He's also only 5 mana away from hardcasting an Archon of Cruelty, so there's that. I've also got Delirium, so now I can Unholy Heat a Siege Rhino. Yep. So we'll start attacking in. Get a basic. What am I getting? Basic forest. Get basic swamp. Am I unholy heating now? No. Yes? Yeah. If he has an Ephemerate, it doesn't kill the Scourge. He's already ditched 2 Ephemerates. There goes a path. Yeah! Get wrecked Rhinos. Persist Rhinos. Alright. Match number 5. Pancake Sock. Let's see. Alex Nico 84. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome elementals. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday. And beating elementals. No. Didn't great either. We're here. Opponent's mold to at least 6. I think I'm gonna go turn 1 Inquisition. Try to take like a Harbinger. Not Kahira, or not Elementals. Not Elementals at all. Like, straight opposite of Elementals. Trellin. Trellin, what are you doing to us? Well, they currently don't have red mana. I need them to not top deck a red source. And it has successfully not top decked a red source. gonna make sure this can't be fired. No Natron, no Natron, no Natron. This is acceptable. I wonder why they wouldn't add Kahira there. Take up Hexdrinker so we can make sure it's lethal next turn. I'll just... Swamp's fine. No Natron. No! No! How do you do this to me? What did I ever do to deserve Tron? Always nat decking or nat drawing Tron. I swear, like, it's every time for me against Tron. They just rip the natural Tron off the top. It's so incredibly consistent. Alright, what's your backup payoff? Are we gonna get to untap and Luris Scourge? Or no, we don't even have Scourge. Crap. I forgot it got Ugin, not just like randomly killed. So they can fire Luris now. Steel Shadow. Okay. Oh, this lets them do it every turn? I thought that was like one of the sack add mana. It was like a really big walking ballista. Played this crap the other day. 5-color Tron with Hydroid, Krasis, and Fury. Yeah, that's what this is. I watched Steven play against it last night. This is just a big Hydroid Krasis here. Yeah. But them just ripping the third Tron land off the top blindly. I guess Fatal Push does kill a big Hydroid Krasis. Let's see. The Binder, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday so far. Okay, with one push. That's twice today that Tron has blind ripped the missing Tron piece. Like right when we had lethal. Consider that a bit of a streak. Drawing Ketria Triumph. Does have Fury. Welcome, champ. Friday, 7 a.m. here. Oh, dang. Early. Just finished up night shift, ready to watch some Magic. That's what we're here for. Alright. Wooded Foothills is really good. Now I don't have to... Or no, he can still evoke Fury. He can evoke Fury plus fire my Tarmogoyf. Is that worth playing around? Like, I could double Thoughtseize here and take, like, Fury, Karn, but I'm not getting Goyf down. I think I'll make him 3-for-1 himself to kill the Goyf. And I get to follow it up with, like, double Thoughtseize, take Karn, whatever he drew, play Hexdrinker. If he goes that line. Anything over 4 CMC is pure hate. The Dogfish genuinely hates all of Magic. I popped into his chat earlier and we chatted about his deck. He was super nice and talked about our match with me. Alright, talking about Trellin. Alright, so like I said, he can play Tron land, evoke a Fury, ditching a Fury, deal 4 to the Goyf, and then fire. But he can't fire 1 to the Goyf, 1 to me. He has to 2 to the Goyf. Because he's going to be adding instant to the yard. Yeah. But, like I said, that is a 3-for-1 himself to deal with Tarmogoyf. And we just get to follow it up with another. So, pretty good draw on our side. Power plant. I know that he's got Island Unknown. Yeah, you got an Ugin. Ugh. Forest, level up Hexdrinker a couple times. Alright. Island Unknown. Valakut Awakening. Now he's got Tron. With the backup. Am I just leveling up Hexdrinker? Yeah. Don't think drawing off Peatland's really doing anything for me here. Alright. On to game 3. So I got to win that one without showing him Trophy, Alpine Moon, or Ancient Grudge. So that's pretty nice. I don't think there's anything I want to bring in over what I've got. Turn 3 Shadow, unless I draw a fetch land. So it's not the greatest. So he's got Tron, what you're telling me. Which means I need to find... Oh, he's got natural Tron. Not even like, oh, I've got to use map for Tron. No, he's just drawing the third Tron land. This map is for show. This is an imposter map. Yep. Fury off the top. So we take the Ugin, and he can still Fury one of my threats. So I'll get a Stomping Ground and play the Hexdrinker here. So I'd much rather him Fury the Hexdrinker than Fury my Shadow. Alright, so Fury, Valakut, Power Plant. Could get a mountain so that he can like hard cast a Fury. Or I guess not a mountain, like a Ketria Triome. It's pretty risky if I just like have a second Thoughtseize there, right? Ah, no, Hall of the Storm Giants. Like a 7/7 with Ward. So Shadow plus Confidant. I would go to 11. Take 7, go to 4. Does give me a Battle Rage out still. It's just blocking with this thing. I want to plan on attacking next turn. But I would like him to whiff. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can't Ugin here. Can he haul? 6. So yeah, he can haul. Pretty good. Let's play Shadow. Attack with everything. There's not really a point in like holding back a Shadow, because if he's got an Ugin, like Shadow's not beating Ugin anyway. All, yep. Shadow. No reason to bolt myself here. Add Luris. They go. Like, Blast Zone would be the only reason to keep a Shadow back. Keep a Shadow in hand. Alright. 4-1. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so is there anything I would change with this list? I think that Hexdrinker was pretty good there. Like, obviously it doesn't look great against Ugins and things like that, but nothing in the deck does. But it was a solid secondary threat, and I think there were a lot of times where it put in more damage early than Channeler would have. But there were times where our opponent just played out like a 1-1 on the ground and Hexdrinker looked bad. So I do admit those times it was less than optimal. Confidant looked pretty good. Like, I know we died to burn because of it earlier, but I still think it was pretty solid in the matches that it lived. Scourge looked good. Goyf still looked amazing that league. What was our loss that league? Was that Murktide? Four bauble might be too many for keeping mulliganing. What do you mean? Like, you think 4 baubles too many bauble for the deck? I'd disagree with that. Like, I think bauble's great for not only getting information, informing some of your decisions, growing things like Tarmogoyf, allowing Luris to come back. 3 bauble Brandon Dalloway tech. Like the old school Grixis list, there were 3 bauble, 3 Thought Scour, 2 Serum Visions or something like that. Eat bauble. Go find some Urza's baubles. Yeah, I think you want 4 bauble. I just think that this card does too much for smoothing out draws. Yeah, you're going to want all them baubles. In the board, Lavamancer, we didn't bring in that league. I think we brought it in and just didn't see it. I might actually go up to the 4th Spell Bomb. Off Dragon's Rage Channeler? I wouldn't say off Dragon's Rage Channeler. Like, I just wanted to try Hexdrinker today. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying options when you feel like trying them. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to send everybody over to Gigi, who's playing some Temur Rhino. So if you want to check that out, feel free to stick around, share some love from the channel. As always, appreciate the new follows, appreciate the new stubs. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their Thursday. Stay safe, enjoy some good food, good company, and I will catch everybody back tomorrow as we prepare for the weekend challenges. Damn the Noodle, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday. But yeah, catch everybody later. So, adios for now.